Japan, a nation known for its peaceful society and respect for education, was shaken to its core. A tragic incident, a student taking the life of another, brought unimaginable grief. This act of violence pierced the heart of the community, leaving everyone questioning how such a tragedy could occur. Schools, once seen as safe havens for learning and growth, were now facing a new reality. The incident forced Japan to confront a difficult truth. Even in the most peaceful of societies, darkness can find its way in. The immediate response was one of shock and mourning. The nation grieved for the lost life and offered support to the families impacted by this tragedy. But beyond the grief, there was a collective determination to ensure that such an event would never happen again. This determination ignited a powerful movement for change. Japan resolved to learn from this tragedy and create a safer and more supportive environment for all its students. The Japanese government took swift action, initiating a comprehensive review of school safety and security protocols. Existing measures were scrutinized, and vulnerabilities were identified. The goal was clear: to create a multi-layered approach to security that would prevent future tragedies. One of the first steps was to enhance physical security in schools. Security cameras were installed, and access control systems were implemented to monitor and restrict entry into school buildings. Increased police presence around school grounds provided an added layer of protection. However, Japan recognized that true safety went beyond physical barriers. The tragedy highlighted the need to address the underlying issues that could lead to violence. A nationwide dialogue began, focusing on the importance of mental health and emotional well-being in schools. The government implemented a series of reforms aimed at creating a safer and more supportive learning environment for all students. These reforms went beyond security measures, focusing on prevention and early intervention. Teacher training programs were redesigned to equip educators with the skills to identify and address potential warning signs in students. They were trained to recognize signs of bullying, social isolation, and emotional distress. Furthermore, schools were encouraged to create open lines of communication between students, teachers, and parents. Regular counseling sessions were made available to provide students with a safe space to discuss their problems and seek guidance. Section 4. Nurturing emotional well-being. Recognizing that emotional well-being was crucial to preventing violence, Japan integrated social-emotional learning, or CL, into the national curriculum. CEL programs taught students essential life skills such as empathy, self-awareness, and conflict resolution. These programs aimed to foster a more positive and supportive school climate, where students felt valued and respected. By equipping students with the emotional tools to navigate challenges, Japan hoped to prevent future tragedies. The impact of these reforms extended beyond the classroom. Parents were encouraged to play an active role in their children's emotional well-being. Community outreach programs were established to provide support and resources to families. Section 5. A hopeful future. Japan's journey in the wake of tragedy serves as a powerful example of resilience and hope. By transforming grief into action, the nation has taken significant strides in creating a safer and more supportive learning environment for its children. The reforms implemented will continue to evolve and adapt to the ever-changing needs of students. The commitment to fostering emotional well-being alongside academic excellence will be an ongoing endeavor. The tragedy, as heartbreaking as it was, has sparked a national conversation about the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding. It has reminded us that creating a safe and nurturing environment for our children is a collective responsibility. The lessons learned from this tragedy will continue to guide Japan towards a brighter future for generations to come.